Hello everyone, this is Xander Chiron. We're back with a Random Cast episode 8. I'm doing another Random Cast today because I'm kind of tired and I don't feel like dealing with another person. Even if another person is like a great person, I don't feel like dealing with that person. Person. Anyway, so this is Random Cast episode 8. I think we're actually on 8 now. And in this battle on Blue 4, we have Sergeant matklug, I can speak, who appropriately enough is a sergeant. And I do believe he is a Scandinavian deck. And on the red team we have a Sergeant Major Tomato, who appropriately enough is on the red team, because tomatoes are stereotypically red, who is doing a Baltic deck. Alright, so let's get this underway and see what develops. This is a ranked game, if I recall correctly. And yeah, let's see what develops. Alright, looks like Tomato is going to be keeping his fob out, so he might be intending on doing some heavy resupply. matklug has not really done anything yet. He might be concocting a clever plan, an ingenious plan. A plan so cunning you can stick a tail on it and call it a fox. Anyway, so you got what I got here from Tomato. So it looks like he's keeping his Gas 69 back. That's just a Jeep, I do believe. Yep. Anyway, so we got Salamandric, T72 M1P AIV. I do believe that's the 120.1. That's 14 frontal armor, but has like 65-70% accuracy and like 22-23 AP. So it's a bit of a glass cannon, but it's very accurate. It's got BMP 1KT, XA 185 KT. There's going to be some variety of infantry in there. I'm not quite sure. It could be the Yakari 90, or it could be Panzer Yakari. BTR 60 PB. That's could be. I do believe that would be the Polish one. It seems to have decent vet on it. I'm not too sure what it could be though. XA 185 PST. Which one's that? Is that the TOW? I think that's the one, like the TOWs or whatever. Alright, got a pair of ROMs, which are the OSAs. I think that's the OSA AK or AKM. I have to see. Sturmy for 5 points, because why not? T55 Pion PSV, which is the Finnish Recon. XA 180s, that's probably with the something in it. Is that the Polish one? No, it's Finnish. Alright. Oh yeah, so it looks like I completely neglected to look at what Sergeant matklug was doing. Let's just slow it down a bit. Alright, so XA 180s, STRV 121, RBS 90s. So it looks like they're both going pretty hard into Hotel and Golf. And it looks like they're just putting blocking forces into Bravo, presumably. Actually, a lot of M13A1s. Is that the Danish one? Yep, so that's probably going to be Dragoner, or maybe Livgarden. Alright, Puff is out. I think those ROMs are on. No, the ROMs are still turned on. So that Puff could potentially get a kill if it doesn't get whacked out of the sky by the ROM. That's pretty much. What's the accuracy on these? So that's the OSA AKM. Anyway, I can speed things back up. So yeah. It'd be easy to see the stats. So yeah, 23 AP. So that's pretty killy. You just can't take a hit. Alright, so guys, I think that might be the. He has two types of recon, so you probably have Sissy in one, and then you have the Irikosikakari or whatever it's. I can't remember how it's spelt or even pronounced, so I couldn't tell you what exactly it is. Alright, Salamander is going after something, probably the STRV. No, it's going after the XA180s, but the Rover RBS have the range on it. They miss. And they got one hidden. I didn't see the Puff do anything. So I assume it got evac'd. Alright. So you got some Faustschirmjäger in the XA180s. 15-man team with They're light infantry, I do believe. Yeah. 15-man shock-trained light infantry with Eriks. And MG3. And a battle rifle, which makes them pretty brutal in forest combat against infantry. However, they're kind of caught out in the open, so they're going to take heavy losses. So, yeah. So he has the Rikosirikari over here in the PBs. And in the 180s, it was Sissy. ZC, however it's pronounced. Alright. Alright, so matklug did a 2 command start, so he has +2 points, while Tomato only did a 1 command start. Yep, Livgarden card out in the open. Though they do have the Pantsuyakari pretty heavily outnumbered, so I can definitely see them. If they can get into the trees, they might do a good. They might be able to hold. Oh, Avia 28 coming to mini nuke them. Oh, automatic big fire into. Don't. Oh, and the puff. Don't imagine the puff's gonna. Yeah, Avia gets out, and so some Livgarden get knocked out. Oh, but now these guys are gonna be caught out by the XA-185s. The scout defender's putting some fire into it. It's really not going to be enough to do anything significant. Meanwhile, some more Pantsuyakari are coming in to reinforce, while matklug doesn't have anything to back him up with. As for here, looks like Sergeant matklug's opening got crushed into golf. His opening into golf got crushed by Tomato, and the Sturmies are almost out of fuel because, of course, they are. Yeah, definitely some shooting happened. Alright, Fighting Falcon doing some bombing. No AA to speak of from Tomato on this end, except for these guys. But it's only an Iglat. Oh, big hit on those guys. Those guys are pretty messed up. Though these Livgarden are outnumbered and they took a bad hit as well. Alright, so it looks like we got RBS 56 coming out. Fennec Toe 2 is doing some work. Though it's those ROMs move up, they could be in trouble. Or the Fennec could be in trouble if the ROMs move up. I don't know where exactly he's going to try and put those ATGMs. Or that ATGM. Looks like he's relying heavily on the puff. He got some more Livgarden here. Looks like they might eat. Looks like their transports, yeah. Transport ate a 1.5 ton bomb. Automatics moving up. RBS 56 got knocked out in their transport. Livgarden here are getting chewed up. These guys are also getting chewed up in the open. Oh yeah. Jetomatic. Because why? Why not? Why not? Why would you not go with the Jetomatic? Not something like the P90. So yeah, Salamander is getting resupplied and repaired. So is the Scout Defender. If he tells it to respawn, looks like he just told it to move over there. Anyway. Alright, Amphibible. That's going to be... I can't remember what it's going to be. Oh, Fighting Falcon's out again. Looks like it's probably going for these guys in here. Oh, MiG-29 913S coming to intercept. Oh, Fighting Falcon gets out and looks like it's taking fire from the automatic. Oh, and it takes heavy damage from the automatic. Oh, it got shot down. Oh, the Rovers probably got it. Alright, so there goes one ASF from the Baltic front. Meanwhile, these guys are just sitting here. Looks like he doesn't want to move up without his fire support from the Sturmies. Or meat shield, whatever you want to call them. Oh, Salamander's... Well, there you go. Sokol's coming out to intercept the Scout Defender because that Salamander won't be able to do anything about it. Alrighty. So yeah, looks like interesting situation. Positionally, Tomato has the advantage. However, he hasn't brought out any more commands. So Sergeant matklug has had this +2 point advantage for basically the entirety of this game. So he's got 174 points, 176 now to Tomato's 0. So Tomato's going to need to get some commands out. Yeah, he's going to bring out some command infantry in the Mi-17, so that will neutralize the point loss, but he's still going to be at a massive deficit. Or maybe not massive, pretty sizable deficit. Okay. Looks like we got Sokol and Salamander going around the flank. And Sergeant Matklug doesn't really have anything watching this flank. Oh, but he did get smart with his RBS 56 and called them out a little ways back, so hopefully they'll be able to make it into the buildings. Though it looks like some Sissy are moving up. Oh, so this scout defender came from this side. Oh my, this could get interesting. Avia 28's also out. Got some Kastjäger. Jägera. Looks like they're going to get bombed. F58 Puff going to intercept. Oh. ITO 90 took out the scout defender. However, that's forcing Tomato to move his command jeep so it doesn't get sniped. Now it looks like the Kastjäger survived their bombing, or the Avia got shot down, wasn't really paying attention. Salamandra and Sokol are moving back to defend their CV. And the Amos is out. Alright. So these Kastjäger are going to be pretty dangerous for the Panzer Yokari to take one-on-one, because these guys are elite training. And they have a standardized machine gun. No, the KK-62 seems to be a little bit better. Nope. Looks like these guys got caught out by something. Not sure what could have been the T-55M. Oh dear, coughing. Got a bit of a sore throat right now. Yeah, alright, so command infantry made into Charlie from Tomato. That's now giving, so it's, right now Sergeant Matklug has 232 points to Tomato's 0. Oh, but it looks like another command jeep's coming up from from Matklug, probably for Alpha. Oh, Fighting Falcon's coming out. Without seed, it's going to be vulnerable to those ROMs, however. ROMs are on. Are they going to get the shot off? Yep, they both fire. And, oh, looks like they missed completely. So it looks like some Sturmies got bombed. Automatics there. Kastjäger moving in, and Live Garden. So it looks like Tomato's going to get pushed out of Bravo if he doesn't do anything. Oh. ICO 90 moving up. It's pretty great. Its range against airplanes is not that good, but the helicopter range is pretty damn good and has 8 missiles. So it's kind of like an ADATS. Let's see. Is what I think ADATS is 70% accuracy. It has the same helicopter range, but I think the ADATS has less airplane range. I'd have to double check. And ADATS also has 7 HE. The ADATS is also can attack ground units, vehicles with its 25 AP missiles, I think is what they are. I'm going to have to double check the stats on that. Alright, Scott 2 coming out. Not sure what's going to be in that. That's the 10.1. Could be Commandozi for all we know. Oh, Kastjäger and Livgard have made contact. Scott 2 drops it off. Yep, Commandozi. Though they're kind of caught out in the open. And the transport got blown up next to them, so that's going to be some morale damage. Oh, Avia 28's added again. It's probably going to blow these guys up. Or it's going to blow those guys up. Oh, big hit. Very big hit. Now we have a Scott 2. Another ITO 90 or ITO 90, ITO 90, whatever you want to call it. Probably not ITO because that makes it sound like it's an ITO, improved tow missile. Oh, these Panzer Yokari are still alive and looks like they were detected after they blew up the automatic. So now they're going to be threatening the M5A1. Because Matklug had an M5A1 in there. Oh, it looks like they might get bombed by the Fighting Falcon. Or it could be the Commandozi getting bombed. You never know. Oh, looks like it's the Panzer Yokari. Oh my god, stop zooming in on the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Why does it do this to me? Yeah, and they got bombed. Alright, so the Jeep is safe for now. Commandozi get chewed up. Another 2 Ito 90s. That's a substantial investment because there's 90 points each. Meanwhile, we got some Falkenjäger moving up. Looks like it might be just in the nick of time, along with some Naysams and Leopard 1NO. Oh. Okay, ROMs. Alright, ITO 90 shooting at the Fennec. And shot it down. Amos is shooting at something, and yeah. CC caught on the open. Sturmey's just sitting there out of fuel. This guy's just spotting things, but he's going to start shooting, which might get him spotted. Or maybe not, because, yeah, he's spotted. And smoke's coming down. And my voice is getting raspy, super raspy. Alright. So Nasam is back at it again. Yep, so 2 is firing on the Leopard 1NOs. Oh, looks like it lost line of sight temporarily. Fighting Falcon's bombing here. It's going to take a lot of AA fire, though. And get shot down after eating every missile. What kind of damage does it do? A fair bit. These guys are all messed up now. Though the big threat there, which is the T-72, it's still perfectly intact. Or not quite, has 1 HP of damage. Alright, Leopard 1NOs have made into these trees here. Sergeant matklug, because he has captured Alpha and Bravo, is at a +2 point lead. Or advantage. While Tomato has not capped Hotel yet. And yeah. matklug is at 313 points. Tomato is still at 0. D55M is still panicked and is shooting at some empty transports. This guy does not seem to be having any luck. It looks like he just keeps losing line of sight. Alright. Oh, Leopard 1NOs. Take out the TOW 2 before it can kill him. Panzer Akari taking heavy mortar fire. No, Leopard 1. Looks like matklug's being cautious with his Leopard 1NOs, but oh yeah, he might have seen the Salamander and Sokol. Looks like we have some more Kastyagara coming in. These guys prototype? Yes, they are, because they have the AT-12T. Anyway, Kamadosi moving in the open. Taking heavy losses. They lose their transport. Panzer Akari are pretty shot up. Kamadosi are not doing too cool. Alright, matklug's at 351 points now. Looks like some more CC coming in. And yeah. Nope. Hawk 51. Taking lots of NASAM fire. And now that guy needs a resupply. These guys took maybe. It doesn't look like they took any damage. It's only 2 500-pound bombs, so it's not particularly reliable against infantry, especially if they're in cover. And yeah, looks like the Kastyagara have taken the advantage, are now pushing into Charlie. They don't really have any AA defense moving up with them immediately, so they could take some losses to the Sokol and Salamandra. Some M1 Wilkes moving up. That's 120 point. No, it's that's the 85.1. M2 Wilk is the 120.1. I'm good at this. Alright, Kastyagara moving in. Looks like we have some more Panzer Akari. I really like the Baltic Front. It's a good motorized force that it can deploy. Oh. This guy's... Oh, he's in the fire, so he's not capping it anymore. Anyway. Alright, matklug's at 404 points. I'm bumping my microphone. Oh, okay. STRV-121 pushed out. It's now taking fire from the T-72s. You got that, and it's not doing too cool. This here taking fire from the Felskamjäger. Oh, who's gonna win this? Oh, STRV-121. Oh, trades with the T-72 upgraded one. Nope, and now we have Fighting Falcon going. A Leopard 1NO is pushing in. That's, oh my god, that's a Leopard 1A1 or whatever. It's got no armor and its gun's not that good, though I guess you could say it's fair for its tier, but or for its time frame, but it's basically a base Leopard one. So, I wasn't paying attention. I'm distracted. So, yep, so all this infantry is pushing into the Charlie Forest. Leopard 1NOs are just kind of chewing up everything at close range. Looks like this range is just the Welk is just one-shotting him. Oh, and that is game. Alright, so Sergeant Matklug was victorious with 458 conquest points to 0. Alright, he had 1,440 kills, 2 tomatoes, 1,080. And what else is there? Yeah, it's an interesting battle. Well, Scandinavia is no longer it's no longer at the top of its game. It's still a pretty good coalition, I'd say. It definitely has its weaknesses, especially when it comes to dealing with super heavies. But anyway, what else is it? It's a very good defensive nation, I'd say. And before I keep distracting myself, what do I have to say about this battle? I'd say what allowed Sergeant Matklug to win was, while his opening did not go particularly well, he did take the +2 right off the bat, which gave him a lot of points. And it just seems like Tomato played a little bit too defensively. He didn't try and press his early advantage, which basically allowed Matklug to take advantage of Scandinavia's strength, which is fighting defensively. And that meant that when Tomato did start doing some pushes, they weren't particularly well coordinated, and what else? And he just was fighting at a disadvantage. And that definitely felt like Matklug was definitely being more aggressive during this battle. He's always pushing, like especially in Bravo. He also seemed to make maybe better use of his air power and air defense. Arguably. Because there was a fair amount of planes coming from both sides, but I'd say Sergeant Matklug made pretty good use of his Fighting Falcons, especially. That did a fair amount of damage with its 2 one-ton bombs, I do believe it has. And I'm just going to quickly compare the ADATs and Ito. Wrong one, there we go. Let's get Canada there as well. ADATs. So what's the difference here? Alright, so they both have the same helicopter range. The Ito 90 has one more increment against airplanes. ADATs is more accurate, has 25 AP, and has 7 HE. I don't think there's a huge difference between 6 and 7 HE. There might be something when it comes to critical hits, like I think 7 HE puts you into the realm of 1-hit kills, while 6 HE does not, but I don't know for certain. I'd have to double check. Oh, okay, what else? So really when it comes to the ADATs, you're paying for a couple of things over the ITO 90. First of all, you're paying for the fact that it's, it's in the name, Air Defense Anti-Tank System. You're paying for the anti-tank capability. It's a 2.8 kilometer ATGM with 25 AP power. That's pretty significant. It's arguably not particularly useful, but it's still a capability you have to pay for with the ADATs. And I think that's the big thing you're paying for. You also do have more armor on the ADATs, so it's less vulnerable to mortar fire. But that's the thing with the ADATs, is you really want to keep this thing moving after. Like, if it engages something, you want to move it afterwards, because it is going to start taking fire. And I think that's what I want to say. Yeah, I'll just call it here. Alright. So, I am Xander Turon, and this was Random Cast Episode 8. You guys Have a lovely day.